Danger almonds. Sometimes called dolmens.
Dolmens?
You're a fucking dolmond.
Fucking take that
Dolmond
back.
4.
Dolmond for you.
That's all that fixed. Anything else? Not really.
Stuck in a pit eating artichokes.
Not again.
You're the type of guy to say, Jake, almonds aren't even good.
I used to like almonds, but yeah, not really.
My God, you sick son of a bitch.
That's right. Wait, I leveled up. I have no memory of what I took, but it was something stupid.
Good
I
to
took a
know,
feat
I
that would just
guess?
be objectively worse than if I upped my con.
Classic.
We're level 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Yes,
we're
I
level
know.
9, right, Mitchell?
No.
Damn.
That's what he said. Mitchell, you liar.
It's been 7 forever. You think I can forget?
Oh, yeah? Let's
Well,
check the logs.
Drumpy did trick you that one time.
Oh, what?
For what?
Is it
Let's
actually
take a
in the
look.
logs?
Yeah, it should have been the logs in
Yeah,
here somewhere.
Lumpy said, can we level up to 9? And you went, after this dungeon, yes.
My man's got outplayed and didn't even realize it.
August 5th, 2021.
Well, if you leveled up to 9, I'm taking your XP away and you're going down to 8 again. Congratulations.
He got us.
Well, you can't win them all,
played
I guess.
yourself.
No, we played you, and then you played us back. That's different. That's 2 separate events.
We're both playing fiddles.
I know, but if Lumpy never brought it up to me, then I probably wouldn't have noticed for ages. You would have just gotten a free level.
Right. Compendium.
What did you take, Theo?
It looks like I took another level in warp mage.
That is what it looks like.
Before we start, I'm gonna... Oh, I have some water. Not much. I'm gonna finish this and refill it.
I want them open. There we go.
Fucker.
Excuse me. I would never.
Those explodey zombies jumped at me.
Made something for dinner, made the rest of it, and then just forgot about the first thing I made. I'm having it now.
Nice.
I went and made ramen like 30 minutes for a session because like I am already hungry, and I know by the end of the session I'm gonna be fucking incredibly hungry, so I'll just eat this now.
Yep.
And now I feel like shit because turns out ramen's kind of bleh.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. So all in all, kind of an L, but what are you gonna do?
I use it as a treat, considering it's not too bad if you eat it once in a while. But it definitely gets worse the more you have. I remember there's these, what are they? I think they're the chow mein ones. They come in these kind of square-ish shaped things. You can find them in like any grocery store, basically.
Mhm.
And we bought from, like, I think it was BJ's, a like, I don't remember if it was a 24 or like a 36. It was a ton of the things
Mhm.
for when I went to college. I ate so many of those things over the course of the college year, or I guess the first semester effectively. I cannot eat them anymore.
Mm.
I'm that sick of them that even now, like 5 years on, I still refuse to eat them.
I'm just waiting for that when I hit that one with popcorn, because popcorn probably is maybe half of my meals at this point, probably more.
My mother gets on with it, so half her meals when she comes home and doesn't feel like eating anything else.
Like I've slightly stretched the amount of time before my body just goes cut that fucking shit out by switching to a different flavor of popcorn. So that's a dub or something.
Big dub, as we say. I took the tough feat because I keep dying.
That's a shame. Nah, that's not true. It isn't a shame. It's a shame that you haven't stayed dead, you son of a bitch.
I exist fueled almost entirely by spite.
For now. One of these days I want to fail that fucking wisdom saving throw.
You can't help but feed my fire.
Yep.
Your hatred of me fuels my desire to live.
I'll be honest, that desire hasn't really been doing that much for you, given that A, you've already died, and B, you spend most of the fights, well, you didn't spend, you end a significant amount of the fights on the ground.
How
Lumpy,
dare
is your AC wrong?
My AC wrong?
Yeah, I just noticed you have defensive fighting style.
Yes.
Is it being taken into account, or am I misremembering Splint?
No, Splint says 17.
And you should have
17
20 AC while wielding a shield.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice until I moused over it.
Lumpy gets
I don't
harder
think
to
it really
kill,
matters
ashamed.
most of the time, but I was just looking through your abilities to see because I wanted to go check for the feat. I was just like, wait a minute, just look through the rest of them. Fighting style, defense. Is that what what I remember it being? It is. Looks up at the AC. That's wrong. That's definitely wrong. Been freaking screwing yourself the entire time.
Whoopsie.
And Mitchell laughs.
Yeah.
He hates me. Why does he hate me? Why does he hate me?
Have you tried being less hateable?
I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas.
How about not being as hateable?
How about you find less things hateable?
No.
Did this work?
Okay, I'm back.
Jake, I'm being bullied.
It's not doing it correctly.
What'd you do this time?
Nothing.
Existed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Much.
I know why.
And that was too much.
A bridge too
Apparently.
far.
an existence too far.
That's very rude.
I'm a very rude type of person. I
That's
also
what I
only got
mean.
like 2 hours of sleep in the past like 48 hours.
Sleep more, you crazy bitch.
I've been trying.
Try harder.
1 to 4.
No.
So I got 3 hours.
Dub.
That is probably good. It's gonna be a short session.
Forgot about this. All right. Oh, let's get rid of them. All right, everyone here at this point?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, I'm sure you all remember what was going on.
I was dying, but I got better.
I was also
Mhm.
dying.
Unfortunately, you also got better.
You were meant to destroy the bullies, not join them.
Why would you have Jake destroy the bullies? Why was that your choice?
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
That is not applicable in this situation.
Ship crew part.
That is just nonsense.
Ship crew.
That is just
Crew.
a thing.
True.
I will
Oh,
say
I
I
just
miss
realized.
the fishing of the other version of like the higher level version of Minecraft.
Hmm?
In 1.17, like you see like a little trail of bubbles as a fish runs at your hook when you're fishing, whereas in the earlier versions it does the Terraria thing. There's just a splashing sound.
Yeah, that's the bobber just moves. What do I use for raw? Probably one of these. Realized I broke from tradition. Now I need to fix it before I show something. But yeah. You guys are down in a pit.
I'm actually
With
still unconscious
unconscious
thinking about
people.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
same.
Yeah. So, what are the two of you that are not unconscious doing? Thing is, they've stabilized and all.
Well, there's only one thing to do in this situation. I take out my bedroll and I just fucking go to sleep.
I will kind of look at the two bodies for a little bit. And then I guess I'll do the same.
I'm exhausted. I am very close to death. I don't have any healing supplies. And I am about 2 seconds away from killing myself. Sleep is the only option.
Mitchell, high or low?
I'll say hi.
All right.
I should
High as
choose
we
that.
keep on going. Good enough for me. I'll rest.
Good enough for me. All right, sure. So,
That's
yeah.
what figures when I'm resting is because I know that there's still that one fucking stairway mimic thing, and I don't know how to get to the top of that at low health.
Teleport out like what's his face did. Surely we
You
can
know what?
replicate the ritual.
Yeah.
without the
You wanna
crystal
go for
there
that one?
anymore?
We don't have the crystal. I'm already moon touched, so I'll give it a fucking try, I guess. I'm sure that this can't backfire, especially because I refuse to give anything up and will just have a chance of just straight dying if I mess with moon magic. What's the worst that can happen? I die and I'm free.
That could be something that happens. So
It is a certain
Don't-
possibility. Yeah. Messing with magic when you haven't given anything up to use it is always risk. But yeah, you guys rest.
That's full long rest.
Yeah, full long rest.
I gotta press
Well-
the long rest button.
I
Maybe not.
guess. Yeah, Guva, you're still aware and everything because you're trancing.
Mm.
So about half an hour or so into your trance for the night, or whatever time it is at this point, you do notice that there is something moving around down here. You can't quite tell what in your half, asleep state, but you
Yeah,
at least
I'll-
know something is around.
I'll shake myself out of it. Load the gun. I still got 2 fucking superiority die. Let's go, bitch.
And you awake. Oh, it didn't bring the right token. Sad. I'll fix that in a minute. But you see a large humanoid-looking frog. You're just kind of
Lord.
standing over Oyeko.
it's a lot of health.
I was missing a lot of health.
There we go.
Oh shit, I get a long rest?
Thing.
I mean, there's always the
I
possibility
gotta
that
fix it.
the frog eliminates us all before you get to long rest. But
Slumpy's got 88 hit
good
points.
lord,
Yeah, I took the tough feat.
fair enough.
So it's just a frog standing over Oyeko.
It's about as tall as like a halfling. Maybe a little taller. But yeah, it's just kind of hanging out near Oyeko. And
Are you
sitting on his
frog?
haunches. I am, yes. That is what you call me. Or what she calls me. Just kind of inclines its head.
I hate it here. I went off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
I'm assuming I'm still
You're still KO'd, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Well, unfortunately, she's gonna be passed the fuck out for a while. So, hope you didn't have anything important to do for a little bit.
I think I've already done my important thing for today. Well, I guess I'll just hang out.
Thumbs up.
Yep.
Next morning, we wake up to see Oyeko with her throat slit.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
I did.
That means you're traveling with just Mo and Johnny.
Oh no, what a fucking nightmare.
So now you guys can go ahead and hit the button.
I had already hit the button, but
Oh,
I will also
Congrats.
ask
you're now
Frog, if
allowed
they
to hit the
know-
button.
if they know how I can talk to Sword. Not
Ask him with
sword,
frog?
Knife. Yeah. How do I talk to Knife? Do you know? If not, fine.
Mm, I mean, I don't deal with those demons.
Alright,
Kind
sick.
of weird. Trapped and all.
Yeah.
It'll find a way. Probably.
If it doesn't, I'm throwing it into the ocean.
After another couple minutes, Frog does eventually just vanish as far as you can tell.
Mhm.
Wow. You can still kind of sense that he's around.
Alright.
Frog sense.
Engage.
Wow. Yep. You guys are able to rest. Even down here.
Oh, wait, I'm alive?
As a reminder, you guys gain back half of your bravery because this area is not safe.
True.
But you regain all your hit points as usual for a long rest.
It's fine. I'll hit 0 bravery and then get stupid bravery again. The rage persists.
I'll just-
when does cowardice go away, by the way?
The same time that the super bravery goes away. Every time you long rest, it goes away.
You have time to sleep on it and go, damn, that's unfortunate.
Damn, I'm a real fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, damn, I'm a fucking bitch, or damn, I really was just trying to get myself killed.
I mean, I did consider at one point that you needed to wait until you're actually into a safe location for that to go away, but it's all right. You have time to consider and pause.
You've
Time
got
to
time to
chill out.
sleep on how you almost died.
So, yeah. You guys are all awake in the bottom of this dungeon.
I
Surrounded
just
by
get up and
corpses.
start leaving.
I'll immediately check my sword to see if it's still frogified.
I'll still check to try and find my pulse. And upon
You still have a pulse, and yes, your sword seems to be in that state permanently now. It also feels a hell of a lot heavier than it was before.
Oh, wow, okay, that's gonna take a little bit to get used to.
So, yeah.
You know, this table looks kind of like a face.
This table?
Yes.
Maybe. If you rotated the cups around, it looked like it'd have spectacles on.
Yeah. It's got 2 eyes. There's no mouth.
Unfortunately, this map is a map. I can't change it in this without
Yeah.
actually changing it. I have to go into a separate program for that.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. I just came unbidden to my mind, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll share this. Sure.
Well, I mean, you guys are able to march back around the circle and back into the second level. And of course, back to the staircase.
So, what happened exactly?
He left.
We know
Again.
Or are we going to run
Out.
another goose chase?
I'm thinking into the ocean.
I'll check the icicle.
It is gone.
That's probably fine, but to be honest.
Oh yeah, Frog said hi.
Wait, Frog was here?
Yeah,
Oh, is he still? Frog? Hello? Frog?
he is vibing somewhere.
Well, that's good.
Actually, I can show you what Frog looks like.
How was he?
Up.
Oh my god, it's Frog.
He was vibing.
He's been eating well.
There he is. It's Frog.
He seems to just appear next to you when you ask.
Oh. And just to be clear, he is bigger than he was.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, before he was a very, very small, normal sized frog. Now he is about as big as a halfling, a little bigger.
hey, you've grown.
I have.
That would seem to be an understatement.
Grown angry.
Given that he's now like well over 100 times his original size.
Yeah.
Does frog count as a green skin?
I mean,
he has
it has a green skin.
Cock's sword.
By
It
the
doesn't- hey,
standard,
No pointy ears though.
yeah,
have
standard
any-
definitions of green skins by everyone else's, no. There we go.
But Johnny's an idiot, so who knows what his definition is.
Oh, are you, how are you? You doing well? God, I've missed having you around, to be
No,
honest.
no, yet.
You don't know.
I was asleep for a while.
Oh.
But I guess grandmother gave me a boost. Or something. I'm big now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm also more powerful, I guess.
Well, did you do this? And I'll sort of show the sword.
Just kind of looks at it and passively. I guess.
Well, it's appreciated. I really need the help, even if I still got like murdered.
Unfortunately, none of us were murdered. We're all breathing.
This is good.
Relatively speaking.
I heard a call for help and I came. I guess.
Well, it's appreciated. It's good to see you, Frog.
Yep, it's good to be breathing again. It's weird being water.
Wait, I thought you said you were asleep. I guess we're different. That makes sense. I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, but how are we gonna get up the staircase, guys? Because last time was a bit of a problem.
Yep. Frog just walks right up to it. He doesn't really seem all that concerned.
Oh, Frog, be careful. The staircase is evil and wants to kill us.
Just kind of looks at it. I don't think stone is generally evil.
Well, it was like rumbling and biting and stabbing.
Really being rude.
I shoot the staircase. Let's see if it reacts like stone this time.
It,
Hey, I didn't roll on that one. Does it react
does
like
react
stone?
like stone, yes.
Alright, I just start
Well-
walking up it.
I'll follow.
It's the fastest way to fucking
I
deal
guess
with
it
this.
left.
Frog just kind of pops up it. And yeah, you guys make it up into the first level. Staircase is apparently not interested in trapping you.
Good.
Goes all they're level 4 now, fuck. Scanner! Why it's yelling scatter and there's only one of it?
Scatter what?
I guess let's just get outside.
I got someone to talk to first.
Hmm?
I didn't forget about the skeleton.
Oh.
I go talk to the skeleton and I'm like, hey.
I'm going straight outside.
Yeah.
Wind is still hanging out in the near that first room.
Hey, we're leaving. Want to come with?
They just kind of right out in there, well, with the thread that you left them. Where outside?
Honestly, no clue at this point. The only answer I can give you that is likely be accurate, an early grave.
They just kind of, well, make it rather
Hopefully.
unsettling, like clacking of their lower jaw against the top. It seems I'm safe from that.
Hey, you can speak.
I mean, they're still writing.
Mm.
It's just easier to say what.
No,
they're-
that was just me going off with the fucking clacking. Was that a laugh?
Hey, clickety clackety, am I right? Yeah, lovely audience.
I
It's
mean-
supposed to be a laugh, I suppose.
I'm really used to talking to skeletons.
Mm,
At least not ones that can't, talk.
there are skeletons that can talk.
Yeah, they got a bunch of them in Arathia, I thought.
Hmm.
Right, you might not have visited since you're an evil demon and stuff.
This is in Primordial.
Oh, it is.
I
Yeah.
will need to visit this Arathia. The name Tickles pieces of my memories.
I mean, given that we're back to chasing him again, and that I feel like I'm trapped running on a fucking treadmill, we're probably going back there to go chase him down again.
Well, nothing is holding me here now. I suppose I can follow.
Alright, I will offer them a hand up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I accept it.
Should really get you a notebook or something.
A good idea.
Alright. Time to head outside. At least there's nothing left for me to do in this fucking shithole.
Seems that no one reblocked the doorway, so
Well,
you
that's
guys are
good.
able to get out.
He teleports to the entrance to reblock it and then just walks off.
He uses his ultra powerful 10th level spell to teleport outside and lean a chair against the doorknob.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Speaking
the
of
best
When
ultra
you want to
fucking
dunk on the
10th level
PCs
spell.
as a freaking big pet evil guy. You use your massive teleportation spell to just teleport outside your throne room and just put a chair against the
I
door.
use my teleportation spell to BM the party into the nth dimension.
And just walk out.
Use your massive teleportation spell to just teleport your entire castle, like 500 feet to the right. Have to go through the entire thing again.
But also spin it so they have to walk all the way around.
True.
Oh, I'm so evil.
How devilissimo.
I remember we almost did that at one point.
Christ.
Went to go to the outer planes and ended up accidentally dropping a temple on a bunch of demons, I think. Turns out gate spells, if you go, you tie a rope to a statue that's, part of the temple, and then throw the rope into the portal. The portal disappears because you bring the whole temple with you.
I'll do it.
We like
That's
bringing
time for
temples.
demons. I think we wasted like 2 sessions searching for the portal
temples
back.
Are where priests get power, so you should put temples into hell. Because then priests can go there and get stronger, right?
Maybe that seems like a very, very harsh training area.
It's like putting a power outlet in a room without a power outlet.
I mean, there also has a the outer planes is non-magic zone once you get close enough to the pillar, so or the spire, whatever they call it. It doesn't work so well.
The point.
Mm-hmm.
Pointy.
Yeah, playing a wizard there sucked. I could do nothing but run away from the enemy.
That does suck.
Wow. Yep. You guys are outside, and Rawl is still hanging out. A little wet, but still hanging out there.
Howdy.
I forget who Ra is.
Rawl
That's
is
the person
slave.
Theo
Yeah.
bought.
Oh, right.
Former
yeah,
slave.
SMH. Lumpy's the only guy that doesn't have some random traveling companion.
He's got the
This is
sword.
Rawl.
That's
Johnny's had plenty of opportunities, and he has looked every gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, the perfect one was what was it? The hill giant, which he pitched into the wind.
The ogre.
The ogre, that's what it was. The hill giant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still around. Croaker.
Kroger's still vibing
Yeah.
somewhere.
Croaker is not even his name. It's just what Johnny called him.
Yeah.
He has a name. I do have it written down. This is just,
I had
that's what he
to
goes by.
prevent him from getting into a bar fight that would have left multiple people dead.
Yeah.
And I still don't think I was ever paid back.
You weren't.
I still can't get over the fact that somehow Oyako deciding to get drunk just because she'd never been drunk before led to her ending up with a sword that counts as magical.
Getting drunk.
Wild
to
things happen in Mitchell campaigns. You just kind of have to accept it.
Getting
Things
drunk
just
is
happen.
the gateway to greater sins.
Getting drunk is poggers.
It is also poggers. And it is
Getting drunk has led to Perm being kidnapped.
Yeah.
Still remember that. Hard to forget it.
Oh, that was such a great session too.
Actually, just fucking stormed through a thieves guild base, and at the end, the guy was just like, "What the fuck? Why?"
Guys storm in to help freaking Nor, and Nor goes, "Guys, I'm perfectly fine. Don't worry." For the thieves guild to go, "Dude, you broke my door. What the hell? That was expensive."
Did we pay for it? I feel like we paid for
You
it.
did. You definitely paid for that door.
In plot.
I mean, surprisingly, no.
You know, we just paid for it in gold.
I figured it'd be in blood, but no.
Yeah. One of the few things where we went through an entire area kicking shit, and then we're like, "Oh, yeah, kind of in the wrong in this one. Sorry about that, champ."
Yep.
My B.
Well,
Like,
yep. You're outside.
So, we don't know exactly where Cook is. Are there any like green laser beams, like you know the third Lord of the Rings movie where Minas Morgul shoots out that giant laser beam into the sky? Anything like that?
Not really.
yes.
If there was one, that would probably be about 8 hours ago.
I'm gonna start trudging my way back to the colonies.
Oh. Is your hunter thing still around, or did it go away?
Nah, probably here and then poofed.
Yeah, it's gone.
Great, so now we gotta go look around the world again. The colonies are the closest civilization, right?
Unless you
Aside from the
count
greenskins.
Gal, yeah.
We don't.
I do, but I'm not even gonna. I pick my battles. Not gonna try that one. Oh, going back to the colonies, try to figure out what's going on from there.
Ah, sounds like the best we can do.
I mean, I think we could do better, but I'm not going to try that.
All right. How would we do better?
No, I'm not going to even try to argue it because you and Kuve would not go along with it. Because we're
Argue?
closer to Greenskin territory.
Yeah, but we're looking for civilization.
You're in Greatskin territory.
Yeah. But we're looking for civilization. Johnny once again base.
Like I said,
Just their settlements are.
Shame I want him dead.
I'm not gonna try to argue it, so I may as well go to the colonies. Frog, unless you know anything, do you know where Cook went?
You asked a question right as I was taking a bite.
Frog just fucking snatched a fly out of the air. What?
Mm, I mean, I did hear the stone thing talking.
The stone thing?
Yeah.
Like
Big
the
thing you were
wa-
hitting?
Yeah, the Watcher?
Yeah.
Well, what did it say?
Not very much, but it was talking about mm, north. Like
North?
screws up its face and closes its eyes. I think that's right. It's hard to understand. They don't talk very well.
North. What's north?
Well,
It is
lots
a
of things.
cardinal direction. One of 4.
You okay? You know what I mean? Like, what are some notable places north?
My people.
So maybe it's going there?
Pirates.
Well, there isn't much more north over
Yeah.
here, so
If Cook went through all of this to become a pirate, I'm killing myself.
I'm joining him.
You know what? I'm killing you and then myself.
Goes through all the trouble to become a Caribbean pirate so he can be just undead forever rather than the normal pirate.
Oh man.
Oh, I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
My grand quest is just to sabotage his job interview.
That would actually be kind of funny. Someone goes through all the trouble of becoming a lich just so they can become a pirate.
I'm gonna be the best pirate. They also have to be just the shittiest pirate, right? Like they don't know anything about boating and they just refuse to learn.
Yeah. Thankfully, they have lots of times to crash their ship because, you know, they're not dead. They don't have to breathe.
Fabricate, smile.
I
They
turned my
just
ship into
remake
a
a boat.
lich so that, I turned my ship into a lich so that it can reform after I fuck it up.
Ah, it's modular, you see? I can just take it apart when it breaks and put it back together.
It's telescoping. Look, now it's long. Now it's short. Are you sure that's watertight?
It
It's
isn't.
watertight.
No.
Why would it be watertight?
I like to
Why, are
see
you
the
stupid?
depths of the ocean.
Yeah.
We don't need to breathe. Why?
like-
Why would it have to be watertight?
Is that a glass bottom boat?
And then there's just a shattering sound.
Glass bottom, you say?
True.
Oh, see?
All right, well, I guess let's go to the colony and then figure out where north we're going.
It seems that you guys have both adventured and rested, and so it is now back to almost nighttime. Only a couple hours of travel before the sun falls entirely.
Can I say now that we not go to those filthy blood elves again? Can we decide that first?
They're,
Well,
just to be clear on the map, they're not north, right?
No.
Yeah.
But they are where we got the tracker
Yeah.
last time.
If you guys
Nope.
remember, no, I don't think you do.
Hmm?
The
Northern continent
location you guys are on this map is kind of, if you look where the colony's dot is, you're across that little bay and a little ways over, kind of right where it's starting to bulge out there. So if you go to the colony and then just draw a line all the way to the right until you basically hit the ocean, it's kind of where you guys are now.
I mean, before we said sail, is there any way that he might not be farther north?
No,
on this map?
Catharsis is not anywhere near north.
No.
Yeah.
It's nearly
fair.
straight east.
They seem quite clean aside from the blood. That
Yeah,
being
we're
said,
not-
I
let's not go
concur.
back there.
They're nice guys, so long as you don't feel like, you know, being a slave.
Being a slave, after all, is just a feeling. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really speak to me as a vocation, so I think I'll pass.
All right, boys, Clifford and Shepard. Lumpy's canceled. It's too easy.
Being a slave does not
I like how
appeal to
I'm
me.
not canceled.
No, the fact that you're saying it's involved. You agreed. You've been canceled for a while now. We've all been canceled for a while now. I just want to make sure that Lumpy's extra canceled. I want to make sure this one really sticks.
If the videos of this campaign ever get leaked, I will become unemployable.
I hate to say it, but they are leaked.
Yeah,
It's too late.
unfortunately for you.
How did they get out there?
I wonder.
There's been this
All right, now you just need to
channel
find
that's just
exactly where
been-
Johnny lives, and find out where he works, and send a hard drive.
Finding
It's gonna have
Johnny.
it's
Van-
gonna have a single video on it. It's gonna be the Johnny Vanguard supercut.
Oh. No, please.
We had like 40 sessions as well. That's gonna be a long fucking video.
I think it'll be saved by no one wanting to watch that much. Other than looking how much
I
ever
swear you could-
probably a 4 to 8 hour long
Yeah.
video. This
As
shows
long
them they're just like, we're not watching this freaking crap.
You could release any amount of personal information, and as long as you bury it in a suitably enough large size,
Mhm.
compendium
Shit.
of D&D. It's safe forever.
Well, that's why I'm gonna have the Johnny supercut the supercut, and that one's only gonna be 15 minutes.
Oh, it's also gonna be like ×2 speed.
Yeah,
Johnny Vanguard at 2x
it's gonna be
speed.
×2 speed, but also pitched down.
Oh.
So it's gonna seem like you're just talking really fast for some reason.
And the video is gonna be sideways.
Does pitching up happen automatically when things get faster?
Yes.
Why does that happen?
I believe it's due to as the frequency decreases, the relative height increases. I think that's why it is.
That sounds right.
Granted, it's been a while since I had anything to do with sound science, so
What the heck is this thing?
That's why if you go really fast, you emit radio waves.
But radio waves were slow.
I was just making shit up. Radio waves.
Oh.
I don't. Radio waves go with at the speed of light.
Well, yeah, but I mean they're like a low wavelength. They're like, and then ultraviolet's on the
They're-
other end.
But they're a very big wave height.
yeah, they're fucking big.
They're long. Or low frequency? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
They-
They've
might-
got they
yeah.
got they got big height and big width.
Yeah, width is
Yeah, frequency and also wavelength, which are opposite of each other.
Might just get
I took
two different
physics.
concepts mixed.
I don't
Yeah, radio waves
remember
are
any of the words.
incredibly long in wavelength, but they also can carry very far because of that, and the amount of energy they can sustain.
I waved a jump rope with a physics teacher at high school students last year.
Oh my god, huge.
I think we went over sound in my
This is-
physics class like 2 semesters ago. But I
don't
also
remember
think-
if we did sound.
I also think that semester was online learning, so I basically remember none of it. So, fucking
That does
Woo.
sound realistic.
Sound.
The clinical term for what you experienced, Peyton, is learning loss.
the clinical term for what I experienced is online learning fucking sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about it.
People.
And
panic
I'm
about
still pissed about
loss.
fucking last semester. I had to retake one of my fucking finals because they initially posted it without proctoring on. Absolute fucking bastards. Fucking pissed.
What did that do to your?
So because I already went through and took it, right?
Mhm.
And other people did, they had to change all of the questions, right? Or at least rearrange a lot of them, but they ended up changing a lot of it. So a lot more of it ended up being based off of the labs, which were far less memorable because I basically just was like, all the labs are online, and because it's a bio class, there's not a ton you can do for online labs. So it's like, all right, read this paper and write a fucking summary of it. That was every lab every week.
Sounds sick.
It was the worst fucking lab experience I've had in any science class. But you
Aw,
know,
man, that's
I have now officially graduated.
Well
There
done.
was tons of fanfare. I was sent a singular email from my college, saying you have now earned your associate's degree in science. And that was about it.
Yep.
They
That's what I'm
never
basically
told me when I was going to be graduating. After I was like, after I applied, they're like, "All right, we'll let you know." It's like, "All right, cool."
Hmm.
Kind of pog.
So, walking.
We're walking.
We're walking.
Or are we?
Pretty the temptation to
The
do
house.
Christopher Walken. Very strong. I haven't heard that in a long time. But
Mhm.
yep. You guys do indeed walk for a couple hours and then the sun starts to go down.
No. No. Say it ain't so. We should probably pack in for the night then.
Right. I mean,
Grab a drink
not-
real quick.
I'm not tired at all, but
Yeah, but it's dark. Well, where's our heading?
Maybe you will. Or you
Yeah.
would.
It's tough to travel overland through a forest at night.
This is correct.
You are a ranger.
Yes, this is also correct. And I also have dark vision.
I can't see.
look,
That's
let's just,
unfortunate for you.
like, I don't know. Let's just decide. I was hoping that's where our journey would have ended, but
We're not so lucky.
Plus, it'll ruin my sleep schedule. I need that to keep up my
No.
looks.
put
You
a
look like
slug in
shit.
it.
Yes, and imagine if I lose any more sleep.
Hard to with that, I suppose.
So yeah. Are you guys stopping for the night?
Yeah.
That is Johnny's vote, but he's just got one vote, so
I mean,
the party is like, let's go, let's go.
I will stop
I'm probably
because
stopping for the night.
don't have to listen to Johnny bitch too much. I'm a big
And
fan of
fucking
picking my
moan.
battles.
Johnny does not bitch.
Johnny is a bitch.
Yes.
You already created one. Gosh, okay. Here we are, and here's wind.
Yes, right. Yeah.
I'll move wind to light.
I was zoomed out and they were in the darkness, so I was really hoping it was just a darkest dungeon skeleton.
Nah, probably should have grabbed that, but nah. Win is a skeleton from there, so they look just like all the other skeletons from there. Half mechanical monstrosities.
One's been around for like a day, and it's already like, damn, this part is dysfunctional.
Win more not paying attention to you guys. You can hear them just kind of like clacking their jaw up and down, trying to speak, as if they're like trying to basically speak to themselves because they're not actually looking at any of you whenever they do that.
Mhm.
They're just kind of staring around at the forest and the animals. You do notice the animals seem to be repulsed by Win, however. They don't want to be anywhere near the weird skeleton thing.
Why ever, don't they?
No idea. Win's a perfectly good person.
Perfectly good skeleton. Them's just good eats. Did you know
Huh.
deer will sometimes eat bones?
Yeah. Well, deer will sometimes eat a bunch of stuff.
Shit's weird.
Yeah. Animals do odd things.
Sure.
Also, kind of fucked up that horses are omnivores.
You don't need to go around telling people that.
My boss showed me a video of a deer eating a baby bird. I was like, thank you for this.
That's
sir."
awesome.
Videos of a lot of horses just eating chicks. They just do that. They're kind of pieces of shit.
It's awesome.
Give me that back.
Oh, you see that, and then on the other side, you see cats that are just surrounded by them.
Well, cats aren't as good at hunting birds as horses are. You see.
I do remember there was a video where they just had a cat absolutely surrounded by chicks, like hundreds, and the cat just did not give a damn. It's
I've
like,
seen
"I'm
ones
just
of them
trying
just
to
literally
lay
being
down
like
here."
buried in piles of chips. Chips? Chicks. That too, actually.
I love eating the tasty chips right after
Oh,
they hatch from the egg.
This is a complete side note, but my world is still being rocked by it. So there was a Nintendo Direct today,
Mhm.
and in it they announced that they're making a movie, like a Mario movie, and they said we don't have a trailer, but we do have some cast members, and I'm reeling
Mhm.
because for starters, Mario. Well, just guess who do you think Mario is played by?
Chris Evans.
God, who's that guy? Insane.
Joe
Used to
Pesci.
watch movies made by that guy, and he's fucking psychopath.
Joe Pesci.
Well, Lumpy, you were close. It's actually Chris Pratt,
Okay.
which
close.
is cursed. Like that is a disaster. Jack Black is Bowser.
Okay.
You should Jack
I
Black
can
would be
see that
Mario.
actually working, and
Like
that's
that one, maybe
hilarious.
that could work. Key from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
He's Toad.
Okay.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
Is this like a live action, or is this?
I don't know. I have no idea,
I
Theo.
kind of want it to be.
In some
Live
ways, I
action,
kind
think,
of want
like,
it to be like
there's
the
no
old
makeup
one.
or anything. These are just like the people.
Charlie Day is Luigi.
That is good. That is good.
I don't remember who the Peaches actor was, but I think Ham went. That's the person from Queen's Gambit. So
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor-Joy.
yeah, that sounds right.
My mom's watching that right now. She likes it.
I'm sure it's good. I'd probably like it, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. I enjoyed it, but then I figured out it was just Chess OC, and I was like, oh. I thought it was like a documentary, and I was like, oh my gosh, this person is so cool. And then I found out it wasn't, and I was like, oh. Well, I can make us someone who's good at chess too. So why would I? I don't know. It's good.
Yep.
What's that called?
Are you guys setting up kind of your usual watch pattern? Or
Yep.
I mean, you do have extra people now.
Yeah,
Who
but I
fucking
like
needs
being
them?
on watch.
So now you have
Observe.
Sprout and Brawl.
Do you want me to just roll watch like my perception ahead of time, or?
Yeah, we'll just do all the rolls at the beginning.
Oh my god, a decent perception check.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's happening. All right, Johnny, bring it home with a nice nat one. Oh
Ooh.
my god,
Oh.
it's happening.
You got a
Holy
better.
Oh my
shit!
god.
Even
Why do we-
Mo's holding up for part of the deal.
Oh
why
my
do we?
god.
Why are we all rolling well? This isn't
We're
okay.
so fucking sick of each other's presence. We're waiting for someone to try and kill someone else in their sleep.
I'm gonna see like this assassin in the shrubbery, just like, come in. You kill that one, I won't say anything.
The alternate scenario is you see an assassin hiding in the bushes, and they get pelted by like arrows and magic. As everyone just like flips over in their bed and starts shooting them.
You have made a poor decision here.
Tonight was not your night. Well, I guess we've all like slept already today, so we're all just like restless in bed.
Can't sleep. Need someone to kill. Can't wait for watch. I hope goblins show up.
Well, it's funny you say that. There are goblins tonight.
During which watch?
Let's see. Stay you're on the second watch, yeah?
Johnny's on third watch.
And I'm on first watch.
And it is
Mm.
second watch.
Good. My
Yep.
favorite.
Goblins forgiving.
You don't really see them, but you definitely hear them from a ways off. As you hear kind of a mix of laughing and screaming. It's kind of hard to tell because goblins, but they at least sound like they're having fun. They also sound like they're getting a little closer to your camp. You're not entirely sure if they're going to crash through. It really depends on what they're doing at the moment.
Hmm,
Are you going to check it out, Mo, or?
I'm just hiding.
I'm gonna go check it out. I will attempt to be doing it stealthily as well.
Hmm.
Just fucking. He checks out.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yes. Oh, never mind. Mo sees you.
Just take
Never
one
mind, my
step out of
pride
I
camp.
was
measured
like,
by so
wouldn't it,
much.
wouldn't it be funny
Noted
if
by Mo.
Mo lost track of you? Honestly, if I was using my passive perception, I probably would have.
So, yep. You try and slink off into the bushes, making a few cracks on your way. But you are able to get close enough without them actually noticing you, or pretending at least, as you walk. I guess you don't really sneak when you walk, but you get closer and see well, small tribe, probably. Maybe a war band. It's a good, like, 30 goblins. They seem to be currently in the midst of a host of small glowing orbs. Small, like as big as your fist type of small.
Mm.
And it's hard to tell if the goblins are having fun or fighting them, as some of them have nets, and some of the goblins seem to be, like, burned. You see a couple of the orbs that have been, like, caged in bottles, and some that kind of dive to sting or burn or do something in their defense.
Are those like will-o-wisps?
They're too small to be will-o-wisps, but they do vaguely remind you of them.
Can I take a guess as to what they are?
Sure, yeah, you can take a guess.
What
What's
am I
your
rolling?
guess?
Well, what area of knowledge do you think they're part of? Because they are similar to will-o-wisp, but they are not that creature.
I don't remember what the fuck will-o-wisps actually are.
Will-o-wisps,
They're
if I
undead,
remember
right?
correctly, are undead, yeah.
Sure. I'll take a shot in the undead dark.
I thought they were like Fae or something.
Nope,
Nope.
they're undead. I
They're
don't
like
remember what
fucking
they spawn
spirits. They're
from, but
dickheads.
yeah. They
I will
eat
also-
suffering.
I'll activate my my primeval awarenesses to see if they are either of those things, which I doubt they are.
Yeah, they don't come up as elementals.
Yeah.
And of course, they're not goblins, so.
So if I'm going for undead, I assume that's religion, right?
Yep, religion. In this case, anyway.
Ain't bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you mostly just remember will-o-wisps. You can't think of anything that would fit the bill for, like, tiny will-o-wisps.
Are they like Fae that are like this?
I mean, you're not sure. Demons are a very, very wide net.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, they kind of fit the bill a little better, though. Of course, you can't think of any off the top of your head. This goes on for about another minute before the orbs seem to, well, give up and retreat back into the forest, scattering. And the goblins congratulate themselves and, well, do the normal goblin things when they are victorious. Beat up on the losers and start heading home with the loot they have.
We're
Which, in your
caged, right?
case, yep, is a couple bags of, not really glass bottles, but like kind of wooden casks, I suppose.
What do you think would happen if I just put like a shot through one of those like bags?
You'd probably
Hit
destroy a
the
few of the
wisp.
casks. You might have some of the wisps, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm spiteful right now. I want this fucking shit to end, and it isn't over yet. Someone's got to pay. It's gonna be these poor fucks.
Johnny Vanguard is so proud.
So yeah, I'm literally just going to take a hot second, line it up, put a shot through one of the bags, and then just leave. Whatever happens from that point on, eh.
I'm not gonna have you roll. You're able to line up a shot. The bags are these humongous bulging things that 2 goblins have to carry. It's not a hard shot. And yeah, one shot through the bag sends up chaos, as apparently you hit quite a few. And the bag itself seems to light a fire after that.
Yeah, imagine a lead ball flying at high speeds through a bag. It's got.
Yeah. And the goblin victory clapping of hands and backs and whatnot transforms into more of, well, what was happening before, as they attempt to recapture the escaped ones, even as they basically attempt to burn the bag and everything around it, including goblins, of course.
Mm.
You do, in fact, see a goblin go down from such a freaking act, as a small group of these things seem to swarm them, and well, it turns out being burned by a dozen different points of light is painful. Painful enough to knock you out at the very least.
How much light are they giving off?
Not very much.
All right, that's what I imagine.
About as much as a candlelight.
I'm just standing like outside of dark vision range, just watching this happen.
Yep.
And after a little
If
bit, I'll
you're a
turn around and
gunshot,
leave.
I'm gonna run off in the direction of the gunshot.
I mean, this event is only happening like 500 feet off, so you
Yep.
guys Mo can easily keep go and find you. But by the time Mo gets there, the goblins have retreated with their single bag.
I should have shot the other bag too. I had 2 bullets. God damn it, that was a mistake. Well, counting well.
Boom. The swarm seems to kind of, well, flee back into the woods. In every direction but yours, you notice.
Can't believe they saw him on a 9.
I can't believe they saw me on a gunshot. Yep, and I'm just gonna turn around and walk back to camp, like nothing happened.
You find Mo on the way back.
I guess we'll just silently stare at each other and walk back.
I don't even. I glance at you and keep walking.
So, yep. You guys go back to camp, and you don't hear anything else. At least for the rest of your watch.
Yes,
You do have lots of goblins nearby, though.
that's fine. If there are any single ones, I will go out and just start fucking killing them. No,
Yeah, no, there's no single goblins.
Yeah. one that's
Goblins
strayed
being
too
what they
far from the
are.
pack will
Yeah.
never be seen again. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
No.
No humans, of course, either.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah. The rest of your watch passes uneventfully, other than that. I'm guessing you wake up Johnny.
That's a good guess.
Wrong, but good.
Have at you, filth. Hello. Sorry, I was streaming.
You filthy says I'm just standing over you with a knife. Damn it. Just turn around and go back to bed. I've already slept,
All now.
so I guess I just fucking vibe at this point.
So,
So, yep. Johnny, your watch is remarkably quiet.
all right.
In fact, as you're like kind of just thinking about it, just staring out into the darkness as your watch, starts still with the light not quite up, you notice that there are no animal sounds. None. You didn't really think about it for like the first half an hour, but it's been that way for a while now.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You noticed it. You don't really know what it means, but you have a feeling it's bad.
It usually is. I will remark upon this
Mhm.
at great length.
Actually, just thinking about it, what watch is Raw on? She wouldn't just automatically pick the same one. She is doing her watch. Nope. No.
Her watch is a secret.
Oh, she's on the same watch you are.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Johnny's remarking on the fact there's not much noise with great length.
Yep.
At great length.
I was told it was remarkable, so I am doing just that.
Mm. So there's no noise,
Oh, there's no animal sounds.
no animal sounds.
Mm-hmm.
All
Or
right.
insects. Just silence.
I ready the gun.
Ready the gun.
Out in the forest a ways off, you see lights. Both of you do. You've also hide enough.
And the lights.
It's hard to tell at this distance, but you can definitely see them. They seem to be flashing. It's hard to tell if that's because it's a torch kind of swinging back and forth through the trees or because of, well, more magical variations of it.
All right. For the second time tonight, I get my gun, I stand up, and I'm just gonna fucking start walking out into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to sleep comfortably.
I guess, once again, try to,
What a
stealth.
relaxing evening.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, it's my
The
passive.
average.
Funny.
Yep. You remembered where you stepped on sticks the last time.
Yeah, I guess.
Avoid them this time.
I step on the sticks I've already stepped on. They can't crack a second time.
Oh my god. That's so true.
So, yep. You move towards the lights, and they remind you of lights you've seen before. And of course, as you come to them, they cease existence and appear elsewhere. And understand trees a ways off.
Oh, why can't they just teleport me on the first fucking set of lights? Drop stealth at this point, just trudge my way to the next set of lights.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this set of lights was actually a trap. I get shot.
He's
What a
executed
shame.
on the way there.
What a shame, too. They only had a 16 on their perception.
That is a real shame. Or is it?
Oh. Yep. You follow another set, and another, and another. And on set 6, you finally can see, of course, the end.
Guess they really didn't like that fucking comment I made. Christ. God, bitch about the walk once.
Stepping into that forest, you see not the 3 ladies, but a single figure.
It's John
What?
Cena for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Oh no!
For the Make-A-Wish Foundation? I wish Johnny was fucking dead.
You'd think it would hurt less when every witch is the same, but it doesn't.
Good.
I want to hurt more.
You guys are so mean.
Johnny's a piece of shit.
It seems to be another ranger, from what you can tell. Or at least another hunter of some sort.
You guys are very mean to pieces of shit for no reason.
For no reason. You come around here often?
He's just saying that to the random
Yeah.
stranger.
Yeah. Come around here often? That's the one. That's the one.
Yep. He just kind of turns towards you. His bow is out, but no arrow knocked.
Guns out, but like
And you
No,
notice
that's
his
a
eyes are green. Not normal green, just entirely green.
Like Kirsch Moongreen?
No.
I think like as in he doesn't have like pupils, that kind of green.
not irises.
Green, night green.
The white.
Yeah, it's not just his
Cornea.
irises. It's all of his eyes, as far as you can tell.
How many eyes does he have?
Just the one.
Just the 7.
Yeah, he's got a normal amount. He looks human as far as like otherwise.
It depends on whether or not you count the eyes on the inside.
How to describe humans like aliens, starring Mitchell. It has the normal amount of human eyes. Yes.
Yes, it's the standard amount of eyes. Which, if you go on average, I mean, technically that's less than 2.
Some people have more.
Yeah, but I think more people have lost an eye than have gained one.
There's that one guy who's got so many.
Oh, yeah,
He's
John
an outlier,
Eyeball.
though.
How could I forget?
Joseph Eyehole.
Awful. Hate that.
Regardless,
Mhm.
he just kind of looks at you, makes a slight, almost childlike kind of cock of the head. And then do you speak this language? I think you do. Let's see. You do not.
I didn't grab Sylvan this time. Didn't fit.
Yeah. So he speaks in silvery tongue. At least while you can't understand the words, of course, his tone definitely seems more sad. A little hard to tell exactly what he's like, what exactly the word is.
Alright, time to start running through the languages, see if he understands any of them. Spreche the Deutsch.
You killed my fairy friends. That was very mean.
I think I probably freed more with that gunshot than I killed.
Yeah, as you start to go through, he does switch to Elven.
Hey.
Foolish, aren't you?
Depends on who you
Coming
ask,
after
I
what
suppose.
you've done.
Say after what I've done?
Mm-hmm.
What was it that I've done that's foolish at this point? Which specifically are we talking about?
You don't know.
I don't know which specific one. I'm told I do a lot of stupid things.
Well, you have slighted the 3 ladies of seasons. Beyond that, mark
What?
yourself in such a way as to make yourself cursed, in your words.
Wasn't particularly my intention to do so. The moon had other ideas.
You made the choice regardless. There are those amongst your kind that are more careful amongst that.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that we were doing was
Creation.
kind of time sensitive.
He just shakes his head. I thought that was a trait of humans to be in a rush all the time. Perhaps it's leaked into others.
I don't know if you noticed. We've got a couple humans. And from everything that we've heard so far, the thing that we're chasing is kind of time sensitive. So, yeah, I was in a bit of a rush.
Enough of a rush to mark yourself in such a permanent way?
If need be, yeah. I'd do it again.
He just shakes his head again. I come with a warning, at least tonight. Should you see these lights again, do not follow them.
Yeah.
I am far kinder than my daughters are. Should you meet them again, I would not mark your life as one that should continue, unfortunately. They are quite disappointed.
And the fact that I got cursed, or the fact that he isn't dead? Or both.
I cannot say. All I know is that they have decided that this particular game is already lost. And they hate when that happens. He just kind of nods at you. That is all.
If you see them, would you pass on a message for me?
No. I am not your messenger.
That's probably for the better, honestly. I'm just going to turn and leave.
Stepping back out of the circle of trees, you once again find yourself right near the first point. You
I'm
return?
gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
go, sit down, mumble something about how I should have specialized in killing demons.
There's time yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. There's always time to kill demons.
But eventually the sun comes up fully. And you guys continue onward.
Onward.
I will inform the rest of the team not to follow those lights if they see them.
Alright.
I think Johnny and Mo have heard of the lights, but I don't think they've followed them up to this point.
No.
No, but
Johnny
you
has
know,
witnessed them now.
A
Oh,
warning
yep.
for the future.
Yeah. Don't follow the scary Fey lights, or else you'll die.
I'm gonna follow them just so I can see if I can get a shot off.
Rolling
Fight
edge.
alone propels me.
Roll initiative, God.
So, yep, you continue onward. And for the next 2 nights and 2 days, nothing much happens.
I'm assuming that means the bravery and hit dice fully repeat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point, you guys are.
Give my hit
Oh,
dice
wow.
back. I need them.
Give me my bravery back. I ain't no coward. Or am I?
Ye big coward.
On this day, you guys come close enough to a massive collection of goblins is basically all you're getting, Bouvet.
Good.
Goblin count buffer overflow.
It does seem to be lying directly along your path.
How long would it take to just go around it?
Not too long.
I'm just gonna start fucking angling to go around it.
Are you explaining, or are you just all of a sudden turning from the path you've been leading them down?
I'm just turning from the path at this point. I'm done with everyone here.
Man, this party really is in shambles, eh?
Eh. So close to fucking finishing it, and it's just like, all right, yep, I'm gone, bye. So now we are where we were like 5 months ago, except we also don't have a trail. So we're in a significantly worse area.
Things only improve.
That's not true. We have the entirety of North.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
True.
right.
That's a good hint.
Yep.
We know which
Direction you're
of the-
currently not following.
Yeah, well, we gotta get a boat to go north.
It's the only continent we haven't gone to yet, so. Of course, this adventure's gotta span every goddamn continent. You've always thought that exact same thought every single fucking night since.
This is just a train wreck.
All aboard.
Cocaine wreck.
Frog has appeared a few more times. Well, he usually just hangs out as the sword, or as Frog. Unfortunately, any further information about what it heard is lacking. Apparently, that watcher was not particularly talkative, even to Frog's ears.
I can't believe you guys didn't ask it where it was going.
Why would it ever answer
You were there
us?
too, why didn't you ask?
I was running.
You can shout while running.
No, I was panting a lot.
Sounds like a you problem then.
Yes, it is.
So, yep. You guys angle to go around the camp. And up ahead, you do hear a crashing.
The sounds of the camp angling to get in front of us.
Just non-stop course adjustments.
I'm gonna course adjust into the fucking grave.
I mean, it's very like it's pretty close. You guys are going to probably have to sneak by at this point,
All right.
especially because it's very hard to sense goblins with so many close by. But that doesn't really sound much like goblins.
I'm just gonna try and fucking sneak by at this point.
Do you say anything
Sneaking
about us needing to be
something.
sneaking? I don't know. He heard it. Never mind. Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need me to say something?
I'll try to
fucking
sneak.
there
but,
it is. You might get better than me.
Well, I have chainmail on, so we gotta try twice. That's fake. First one was
Yeah.
bad.
You guys are both equally bad, turns out. So, yeah. You guys try and sneak by. Unfortunately, wearing plate mail, even with the crashing, is apparently not enough to completely distract. And a trio of ogres and a small group of orcs seemingly notice you guys.
This just isn't my year.
You'll note Johnny's excitement.
The ogres are apparently helping by literally pulling small trees out of the ground.
Hmm.
The orcs have mostly axes, like not axes as in the battle axe, but the wood axe type of thing.
How fast can ogres run?
If I remember correctly, ogres are actually not very fast.
How fast can orcs run?
Much faster.
Are these the NPC orcs that can just like
Yeah.
move?
Those orcs.
Would you have like 45 feet of movement or some shit?
No, it's 60 feet because they can dash towards you for free.
Good.
Pog.
But I also have a free dash now, so I got 105.
I
I'll be
have a free
singing
dash, but only
around.
once, and I have to action search to use it.
Ogres are
Well-
naturally 40 though. Wow.
Damn.
I guess
won't
because
be able
they're
to outrun them
tall.
then. It's unfortunate.
Those ogres are tall.
Well, then I have to outrun them. I just have to outrun Johnny.
Huh?
You have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest.
Just have to be faster than John.
Yeah. So you hear basically the outmost orcs yelling.
You don't even have
In
to be faster
Orcish.
than Johnny. You see,
Do
Johnny.
any of you guys actually speak Orcish?
Nope.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes,
does.
Johnny
Oh,
does.
damn.
Johnny, you can hear you can hear a handful of the orcs yelling, "Who goes there?"
You're doom.
and come out type of stuff.
Seems like they know we're here.
Well, I'm gonna drop stealth at this point.
All right, seeing you start doing that, I start doing the same. We do.
Yep. The orcs just kind of peer into the trees. This one actually seems to be carrying a legit weapon rather than just a woodsman axe. He just has a war axe put
How far away
only
are
one
they?
hand. Probably say like 60 feet.
I Slayer's Prey. Whatever one is within 60 feet.
Yeah, the one near you.
I mean, if they're not like leveling weapons at us, I'll just kind of wave and just go, hello.
I mean, he's holding it, but he hasn't like raised it and started to charge yet.
Yeah, so I'll just say hello.
He is yet to yell law. We're still safe.
He is yet to yell "wah." Though it does seem like the camp is stopping what it's doing and paying attention to you guys. But I mean, what are you doing other than saying hi?
I mean, I don't know that he was asking like who we were.
Say
No,
howdy
wait,
in Goblin.
I'm waiting for him to respond.
Like, we greet you.
No, I think you're basically the only one they didn't immediately notice. You think?
Yeah, I'm not gonna like break stealth or anything.
Yep. I mean, the orc just kind of continues in orcish. Come in forward here. I can't see you that far.
What is he saying?
Wants to know how many of us there are.
There are 4 of us. Wait, no, there's a few more.
Is it
Why do
6?
we have so many people with us?
Is it 6 of us?
I think at
Or
this
5?
point, it's
Not today. No, well, not today. Not right now. Frog is currently
so then
sleeping or
it
whatever.
would be 6, right? Us 4, Rawl and
And win.
Skeleton Man.
Yeah, and win. Let's go ahead. Frickin' Rawl is hiding really well. God damn.
Thumbs up, wall.
And she does not also break stealth. I don't know. I don't think Win is very good at hiding either.
Rattle me bones.
Unfortunately for Win. At least have some attacks. Not a great hiding, but they did better than you guys did.
Yeah, the 30 isn't great.
Nah, it's really a 12.
Yeah, I know it's not a 30.
But yeah. 6.
Win just kind of stands up too. Not willing to hide when the rest of you seem to be not doing that.
6. We're just passing through.
Or just kind of scratches his head. What clan do you hail from? Where are you going?
Clan
Bongo.
Clan Upright, and we're headed to the colonies.
Kind of shakes his head. Never heard of you. Why the colonies? Guys are assholes.
Looking for boats.
We got boats.
Go on the big sea.
Yeah.
This is all still in Orcish, yeah.
Yeah, this guy either doesn't speak common or has decided not to.
Really?
Hence why he isn't answering or understanding you. A couple of the other orcs are starting to filter back over here, but these ones look more like workers. Just have the wood axe. Oh, yeah. What? Are you just from the middle area?
From the east.
East. Oh, we have boats east.
They do
Could
have
be the Hook clan there. They got boats.
Turn it, guys. I think he's trying to waylay us. He's trying to shake us down for coin.
Does he seem threatening at all?
I mean, he's an orc, so kinda, but I mean, he's not doing the usual orky thing of
Yeah, like
raise
pointing
weapon and
weapon,
charge.
waving it, yelling.
From what you can tell, he's talking at the very least, which is odd, but
See if I can get us out of here, guys. No, we'll just be on our way. Thanks for the help, though.
come forward. I can't see you in there. Damn trees.
Guys, I have bad news. He's demanding to see us.
I'll just walk forward as soon as he
Yeah.
says that.
Once you come within about 30 feet, the orc seems to have a good enough look at you to realize that he is mistaken. And he does, in fact, raise his weapon, along with the orcs nearby.
Now you've done it.
This is how things are gonna. Oh, fuck you.
We're just midway through that statement.
This is really how
Although-
things are gonna go.
Strangely, rather than charging, these orcs start to back off.
Oh,
And
Right,
like
just
as
let
they
it
get
go.
about 45 feet away, as they start yelling to the rest of the little group here, that humans have come, return to the settlement. And then the one you're speaking with kind of turns tail and flees.
Have things gone well for us for once?
I don't know what you did, Oyeko, but you really frightened them off. Would
I
say,
do actually turn to Oyeko and ask that as a note.
don't ask me.
The ogres are, wow, they are faster, but these ones apparently are either more stupid or have been set as the rear guard, as they actually just kind of stop about like the edge of their little clearing of trees and do pick up bits of wood and rocks and then just kind of hold them ready to throw as they slowly back up.
I'm just going to wave bye and then turn and walk. Just fucking back to the colonies. I'm fucking.
I mean,
This
like,
is
one of
the
them
only
gives like
dub
a
we've had
half-hearted
in a
throw,
while.
but it only goes like halfway.
Are you throwing rocks? That's it, you little fuck.
I've got one bullet and a dream.
No, I've actually got 42 bullets.
Oh,
I just
never mind.
didn't want to use that many. However, we're going back to the colony, a place I can get more bullets. Which means this is the perfect time to waste the rest of my bullets.
oh, that's so smart.
Now, when he throws a rock, like, definitely go to shoot, and then there's like the second of no, it just isn't worth it at this point. Just turn and keep walking.
They full retreat back towards where you feel that massive group of goblinoids. But nothing comes out to attack you after a moment. So you guys continue onward.
That was weird. That was really weird.
You know,
Completely unpredictable, those things.
Am I like glowing?
no,
No, but
Like,
you
they saw this walk out and immediately was like, "Oh, never mind." I don't know. No,
after what just happened, I think I might get into religion. Maybe that's why I need to turn this shit around.
maybe it's because you're cursed.
I think my curse is actually on my arm, so it's underneath of my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a very obvious one.
It's pretty quiet.
Which is weird because you'd think they'd be extra pissed at me for getting cursed and like make it extra stand out.
I mean, the moon's not pissed at you.
True.
The moon's the thing that cursed, so it's just doing its thing.
Maybe we need to get the moon pissed at you.
I don't want the moon pissed at me. I have enough powerful beings pissed at me at this point.
The moon's the final boss. I like how all your powerful beings are pissed at you, and the one I've encountered is like, "Yeah, you're chill."
Part of the reason why my powerful beings are pissed at me, I think, is because I told you to stop fucking around with the frog, and now the frog's back and giving powers, and I have a feeling I'm particularly pleased with that.
Yeah, the frog is Pog.
Frog knows what's up.
But at least their dad came and was like, "Hey, my daughters are gonna kill you or something." That's kind of a dub, I guess.
Dad showed up. Hey, you really pissed off my girls. Don't show up again.
Don't come to the house. Instead of the dad standing on the porch with a shotgun, he's standing on the porch with a warning sign.
Touch my daughters.
Keep going. Don't stop. Leave. Keep driving.
So, yeah. You guys push onward, and eventually night falls. As you're kind of setting camp, you do notice a small group of goblins are behind you and headed in your direction from the feel of it.
Huge.
How many goblins?
Small groups, it translates to about 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
I got 42 bullets.
I mean, let's just not worry about it.
I mean, I'm gonna keep extra watch, but...
Yep.
Hey, Johnny, there's greenskins. Go get them, boy.
Do you say that?
No. This trip is already gonna take long enough without waiting for Johnny to come back.
Well, why wait?
True. Johnny, there's greenskins. Go get them, boy.
Bark, bark.
Minus Johnny plus Frog, Rollin, win.
We fucking... Is this equivalent of, like, the most fucked up shit, which is just throwing a stick and then closing the door and driving off?
It's so messed up, dude.
I know.
That actually makes me sad to think about.
Yeah, I know. I said it, and then as I said, I was like, man, this is really fucking dark.
Come on. He's a good dog. He wants to play.
Not as good as yours, I fear,
Jeez. Goodness.
Mr. Wade.
What is the plan for the night? Just hang out and hope they don't come closer?
I will set up some pitfall traps.
I will hang out, and if they
Mostly
come
because I
closer,
think
they
it'll
come
be funny.
closer.
I want nothing more than in the middle of the night to just hear a whoosh sound followed by a loud crack and then a scream.
Wake up in the morning and a pitfall trap has been cast under you.
Fast.
You wake up in the morning and find
They
Mo at the
move
bottom
you.
of a pitfall trap.
You just pick it up and move it up.
Herbal will be like.
So, yep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's my plan, dude. Things different.
you guys are setting these usual watches.
Yep.
And Rawl is going to join you. Oh, yeah, go for the first watch.
Oh, Poggy Woggies.
You know, each pitfall trap will also have a single spike at the bottom,
See,
just for the BM factor.
Rawl and I are cool. We never talk sometimes.
I don't think
You
we're all set of
lose
words for the
that
past like
fight.
5 sessions.
I mean, she's also been outside and away from your group for
Yeah.
a while.
No, I'm not saying it's a good sampling. I'm just saying for like the past 5 sessions.
I mean, she doesn't talk much anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. She gets herself set up for it.
Good. Both have been amazing today.
I know. Rolls have not been. Except for freaking Mo. It was actually been rolling really well.
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, we've lost our fight, so now it's time to roll well.
Mhm.
True.
That or Minecraft just ups RNG.
Theo, you need to figure out which games that make your luck better in sessions. So when there's a boss fight, you know which ones, like boot them all up at the same time. The Omni game.
It's not War Thunder, I tell you that.
What is it?
Minecraft, apparently. My knees hurt.
What?
My knees hurt.
Why?
Mm,
What'd you do to him?
nothing. Lift boxes a lot.
Wow, it's your first mistake. Come on.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Yes.
You're not
lift
supposed to
your,
lift boxes. You're supposed to pick up boxes.
lift with your back, not with your legs.
Yeah,
That's
It's true.
keep your knees safe.
that is the exact strat
Look at how many muscles are in your
to get a
back.
hernia.
What I like to do is actually I get a little like rope that I make into like a little harness for the box, and I just put it around my neck. Just
Bend over
I knew that's where the
backwards.
joke was going.
well, yeah, that was the funniest place
Yeah.
for it to go.
Yeah, I
See-
use a pulley system. So
But
I
see,
sling a rope
here's
over
where
it.
you made the mistake, right? If you put it around the neck, right, you're only working out the neck muscles. You got to get everything in the head. So that's why I hold it in my jaw.
Oh, nice.
I
a
could
good
test my
thought.
teeth strength and my gum strength.
That's intelligent.
Yeah. I
This is
call
why
it
you're
the
paid the big
full
bucks.
workout. It's also why I have dentures, but you know. That's just a stronger teeth.
You live and you learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My dentures are made of solid steel, so I
Dentures
can
are
always
the
be on the grind.
dentures are the
cybernetically
teeth equivalent of
enhanced.
New Game Plus.
Fucking DLC.
I can't enchant my teeth, but I can enchant dentures, goddammit.
True.
So
Mitchell agrees. Quick.
Mitchell's like, "Yup, you can. All right, everyone, let's get some enchanted dentures."
All right, guys, to the
What?
dentist.
I like how Mitchell is very clearly like deciding stuff and like setting stuff up, and then he just comes back and hears, "Yes, you can enchant your denture." You've got no idea what we're on about.
Exactly. So, yeah. Thankfully, Raw is actually paying a little bit of attention.
Good job, Raul.
Don't do it, Raw.
Oh no. Stop Raw from learning all these terrible things.
Raul notices Oyeko's not paying much attention and takes the opportunity to assassinate everyone else in camp.
Job.
Unfortunately for Raw, a 10 is not quite low enough to be oblivious to the rest of the camp being crucified.
Just drooling. Sword pretty.
Wow. Yeah. She does point out that there is a few hobgoblins kind of crouching near your guys' camp, watching.
Okay, just keep an eye on my back. I'll just walk towards the watching hobgoblins. Hello.
The hobgoblins kind of get up and start to back away, drawing daggers.
Oh, I'm not hostile. Don't worry. We're
Fish
just
are
resting here for the
friends.
night.
They give you the old London special and fucking rush you with their shanks.
They seem like they're understanding my words at all.
No.
Oh, do you speak Goblin?
Rawl just kind of shakes her head.
Alright, well, they can't understand what I'm saying, so I don't know, how can I... I'll point at my sword and shake my head.
They just kind
You're
of look at each other.
You're saying I won't attack you. They're hearing "Don't try it."
You see this shit? I'll fucking kill you with it. That's what they see.
I'll
Oh
fucking end
god.
you. That'll be
You
the
don't
easiest fight of my
you-
goddamn life.
Don't
You
make
think you
me
got a
take it
chance
out.
against this? Yeah, right. They're like, oh no. We gotta strike when she's asleep.
You're fucking saying I don't need this to beat you.
Keep in mind my charisma is 8, so I highly doubt I'm getting that across well at all, but
Yeah, no, they pretty clearly are not understanding that particular message.
I know exactly how to show that I won't do it. I point at my sword and then I point at them and then I drag my thumb across my neck.
They, well, retreat. Not quite in the like screaming, flailing type of way of flight, but they do back off.
why is everyone
They
keep running
they
away from me?
retreat. They don't fucking run away.
I'm really not hostile. I don't know why everyone just keeps running away from me. Whatever.
You
fall in the
do
pit
catch at
traps.
least one word as they start to kind of back off, as they are kind of yelling it back into the woods. Render, render.
Render? What does that mean? No,
Oh
no
my
one
god,
tells me anything.
they're
It
VFX
seems like an
artists.
actual word in common rather than a word in goblin.
Render.
They're
Render.
VFX artists.
Raul, what does that mean? Do I not know something?
He just kind of thinks about it for a second and then shrugs. A weapon, perhaps?
I mean-
I wouldn't know.
My sword is kind of cool. Well, it's very cool, but I don't know. Think I should go ask him?
No, I don't think you should go out.
Alright, you're right. We'll wait for the morning when everyone's awake.
I don't know if we have that much time. Feel of
That's
it.
probably fair.
She does kind of tap you, Mo, until you wake up. Problems. And you do very faintly feel the ground rumbling. After a few more moments, Oyeko, you feel it too.
Is this the render? Hey, Mo, do you know what render means? They kept yelling render, render. I don't know what that means.
Render sometimes has to do with meat.
Oh, so they're calling me meat? I mean,
Well, it
It's
is
a
a
gift.
process you apply to meat to
doesn't-
destroy it.
what?
It's a process you apply to meat to destroy it.
And Mo then vanishes with that explanation.
I fucking hate this party. I want to retire.
And stomping out of the edge of the woods. Just gonna put it in the Magic and Dreams. You see that thing, along with a small group of goblins.
Hmm.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it looks angry.
What are you pissed about?
It just roars in your face.
I'm assuming that wakes people up.
Yeah. It's not really bothering to be quiet.
Okay. Yes. Hello. Who are you?
One of the goblins steps kind of in front of the apparent render and kind of holds up a hand to it, and it does seem to calm, if only slightly. It is definitely still showing its teeth and kind of, you know, oh, freaking heck, what's the word? Clenching its hands, I guess?
Mhm.
Or claws, I suppose, in this case. And then kind of turns around to the rest, to your group, and in at least serviceable common, it begins. You are the humans going from the colony, yes?
To the colony.
You are of the colony, though.
Well,
I
I'm not
am.
from there, but
They aren't.
We would ask you leave our lands peacefully, and we will not set a render on you.
That was the
that was
plan.
yeah, that
Now, if
was
you'll
the
excuse
plan. Don't
me,
worry.
and I will just go back to trancing.
He just looks kind of at Gouvet and then at you, Oyako. Clears his throat. Kind of takes a stance that you'd seen probably a handful of nobles take up. Both hands behind its back, standing as far upright as it can, even though it's still far under your height.
A solid 3.5 feet.
Yeah.
Dub.
They're kind of adorable when they pretend to be people.
If you want to kill
I
that one,
would
I won't
ask you
oppose
to
it.
please leave immediately.
Oh, you want to sleep right now? Can
Yes.
we not finish sleeping tonight?
Unfortunately, you are too close to our borders, and our people are scared and not, well,
Can I ask?
unable to sleep.
Okay, that's reasonable. Can I ask why everyone's so scared of us? Like I talked. Well, tried to talk. I didn't speak Orcish. I tried to talk to some goblins and orcs I ran into the other day, and they saw me and just like backed off and ran away. What's up with that?
He just kind of looks at you like you're an idiot. You don't know, and yet you come from that place. He
I'm
does
actually,
kind of look over at one of the hobgoblins and drop into goblin for a bit. The hobgoblin just shrugs.
I'm actually a nomad,
Maybe
but
they're actually really stupid.
so
A
no, I'm
revelation, I'm
not
sure.
particularly aware.
And just kind of turns back to you. Now, we of the Cruel Hill tribe are attempting to live peacefully on your borders. It has not been going well.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I can think of a lot of people that are very racist, and I'll glare at Johnny.
I mean, they can attempt to live peacefully all they want. They aren't very good at it.
So, hey, is this render pretty good at killing?
It is terrifying.
Is it
And
discriminate?
it's nice. To me, anyway.
Well,
I am its. Just kind of seems to search for the word.
keeper?
Offspring?
Offspring. That's like your parent?
Not really. But
Well,
it thinks that I am.
can you tell your people that we just are resting for the night? We're not going to leave the camp at all? Because we do need some sleep. I think that's fair, and then we'll be out as fast as we can.
He looks at you his eyes narrowing. I will accept it should you swear on Deece's name. Do you accept?
I'm not really religious. I don't know what that would entail.
He just kind of holds out a hand. We shake hands and you swear.
Oh, so it's just like keeping my word?
He just kind of looks at the others. It's suppose there is more to it.
Is anything magical about it? Because I don't do magic as a rule.
Oh, it said that Deezus strikes down those who break their truce. Though I have yet to see it. He just kind of chuckles. Mostly because no one is stupid enough to actually break a deal that they swear under Deezus' name. Or DC's name.
I'll be honest. I'd rather just travel through the night than do that, because I don't trust that one, just gesture to Johnny, enough to risk my own hide.
Hmm. What? I'm being perfectly well behaved right now.
Yeah, because you know if you do it when I'm awake, I'll beat the shit out of you.
You're awake right now.
Yes, and that's why you're trying to be well behaved.
Look,
Then we're in agreement.
am I not well behaved when you're asleep? Hello?
I just kind of assume you aren't.
It's very judgmental.
I wonder why.
You're a judgmental
But-
person.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't generally like to swear on gods. I apologize.
Well, you have two choices, I suppose. Leave peacefully, or we chase you off.
Well,
Drop this blade.
do you?
No, but I do grab the pommel.
Oh, Johnny, get your head out of your ass for once.
And this probably get back up.
Let's just go.
Can't do
It's
anything
one
this
night. We'll be
goddamn
fine.
is. All I have to do is swear on Jesus, right?
Indeed.
It's one
I'll
night.
fucking stick out my hand.
All right, if you're down to do it, whatever.
He just kind of looks at your hand, but
Yeah.
does go ahead and stick out his and grab it. Say that you swear that you shan't harm any of our people in Deezus' name.
I shan't harm any of your people in Jesus' name.
The goblin takes his hand back, nods, and then basically talks to the rest of the goblins in the group who don't exactly look all that, assured, but apparently it's good enough for them.
I'll even pass on a message to the militia if you so want.
I would not be against it. And you tell them that this tribe prefers to live peacefully.
All right. And what was your tribe name again?
We are the Cruel Hill.
Rural Hill. Got it.
With that, it does just kind of climb up onto the back of the render, and then it stomps away into the night.
All right. Note to self: tell Garrison that Cruel Hill are especially violent.
Do you say that aloud?
He'll no. I wouldn't even say it to the militia. Christ.
Yep. I mean, you guys still do see across all the rest of the watches tonight a few hobgoblins kind of at the very edge of dark vision range. But they do not come any closer.
I'll
Once
also
morning
warn them about the traps in case they have yet to set them off and are going to set them off on the way back.
Yeah, they apparently found them.
Figured, but
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna fucking give my word, I might as well do my best to keep it.
Yeah. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. No goblin attack comes. And yeah, as the sun comes up fully, the scouts or watchers do retreat themselves. Probably. I don't actually know what Johnny rolled for a perception.
Oh, I don't think I did actually. Here.
You do see them retreat when the sun comes up.
Ew,
Wow.
wait, what's this? A good perception check?
Banned.
You got one earlier.
But that's me.
True.
I don't think this is the real Theo.
I mean, it's not. That's Johnny.
I don't think Johnny's the real Theo. I don't think he is.
No way.
You guys push onward.
Yep.
And the next couple days are quiet, and you finally come to the edge of colony territories. You can mostly tell because all of a sudden you can sense humans again. Of course, first it's just a couple homesteads, but over the course of the day, you do come to an actual settlement, even if it's just a tiny walled, like barely a town, or a tiny walled village.
Let's go.
And it has a road. Dirt
Dub.
path, but it's a road.
Oh my
It is
god.
nighttime by the time, or at least very close to nighttime, time you make it to that village. You can push on another hour or so, or you can stop here.
There's a tiny village. I assume they don't have anything like an inn.
They do, in fact.
Oh my fucking god. How much for a room?
It's a dirt cheap 3 coppers a night.
It's somewhere to sleep where I can stay slightly farther away from the rest of my party. It's a dub.
Yeah, I mean, surely we pushed.
I mean, they only have a common room, so slightly farther away is literally across the room, but it's something. The beds are surprisingly good. Not like goose feathers, but I mean, at least the person's put on like recent straw.
Big improvement.
Out of the stale straw.
Yeah.
Joke's on them. It's recent straw. Yucko might eat it all.
Yeah?
No.
Then why'd you say it, you lying piece of shit?
you wake up in the middle of the night just.
Gecko,
Half
stop
your
eating the
bed
bed
is
again.
just gone.
Oh, Gecko, you're eating the bed again.
Alright, how far from the ocean are we?
You are pretty close. You did have to kind of root around a little bit because of course, the goblin villages, but
Alright. Well,
I mean, a settlement that actually has boats, you're gonna have to go a little further. But
I will just
From
say
the
to the
ocean?
dagger at some point, that if it doesn't give me something soon, I'm going to throw it into the ocean.
it so far has not spoken a word.
Yeah, hence why I'm giving you this.
Mhm. Yeah, that does not generate any
Mhm.
any additional.
I threatened to throw it in there. She's like, it's not my fault we haven't come near any fit. Oh, wait a minute, the ocean.
So, yeah, this place is so small that even like it doesn't really have a name.
Mhm.
Are you headed to the ocean? Because there's not a real like boat settlement, at least among colonies, that is built into the ocean. You have to go a little further.
No, I'm not. I'm not like gonna do it literally right here. I'm planning on going back to main colony area.
Yep.
But we've got a little bit of time before we get there, so I'm giving this motherfucker a few more days. But I also pay for a win having a bed.
Mhm.
Pay for that as well.
Wind appreciates it. Wind also gets a very large amount of odd looks. So no one immediately attacks them. So there's that. So of course the amount of muttering in the morning about undead monstrosities is not the best thing to hear.
Well, as long as no one kicks up a big fuss and makes a confrontation, whatever. If someone does make a confrontation, it's going to end with mind your own fucking business. And if it doesn't end there, then it's going to end very poorly.
It's gonna end with us fleeing the colonies.
So yeah. I mean, you guys are able to leave town before anything really comes to a head.
Okay.
Continue onward. You estimate, like looking at the map, it's probably going to be another 3 days before you make it to the main areas of a settlement that actually has like real boats. I mean, if you want to go further and get a boat that's not on the bottom of this continent, it's going to take a little longer. So what exactly is the plan for boat?
I need to get somewhere that can actually make ammo so I can buy more ammo. Which I assume means going into at least one of like the inner areas. As for
That's
where we get the boat,
that's going to be a Concord type of thing. There's not
Yeah.
very many settlements that have a big enough like manufacturing thing or enough actual resources to get that.
yeah, I'm gonna need to go to Concord then, because I don't think 40 bullets is gonna be enough to go through the rest of this, given that I'm only increasing the rate at which I use them.
Concord itself is a good 3 days away. So it's the main area of the colonies. So you guys
I'm
are
going to Concord.
We're shipping off to Boston.
Perfect, kind of. So, yep. As you guys move further into the colonies area, you see less. You don't see any goblins, basically. You feel them once in a very long while amongst trail, but they're very, very far out, and they only kind of blip as you're walking along. Roads are fairly full, which is kind of nice after you guys don't see basically anyone for ages, even if it's mostly farmers and other, traveling people,
Yeah, we like farmers.
merchants and the like. Not very many soldiers, though, you notice. You see a militiaman, once in a while, but in comparison to what you're kind of used to on the roads, especially this close to Concord itself, something seems a little off.
I mean, I will like grab one in passing and ask why there's so few of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you grab one of the other young women. militia. Apparently, like barely out of trainee status. She tells you that apparently there has been some goings on up in kind of the, well, northwesterly settlements. Some sort of offensive that the Greenskins are putting on.
Hmm.
Yeah. She even heard that a town fell.
Be sure to mention that the Cruel Hill clan is weak and easily conquered.
No, I will actually say that one at least I'll pass on that one of the tribes to the east of here, the Cruel Hills, are seeking peace of some sort.
It just kind of gives you a seriously look.
Yes, I
She knows
was
that she'll pass it on
just as
to
confused.
someone else whenever she gets a chance.
Yeah.
Though she's a few days away from
I'm back.
like any real commanding officer.
Well, I mean, we're going back to Concord, so I'll be able to talk to the people there. Just
So couple more days and you make it back to Concord.
We fucking did it. We did it.
Woo!
We won the campaign.
We did.
We did it.
Oh man, Mitchell, this was great. Thank you.
No.
Oh God, he doesn't. We're not welcome.
Oh shit. He's gonna
You
start
put
to-
on too many things.
thank you. You're going to die tonight, Johnny.
Not again.
So
Yes, again.
you guys pull up about midway in the afternoon.
Mm,
And again and again and again.
well, you're telling my family, hey, turns out that wasn't the end, and I'm now cursed.
Any
Woo!
curses you have in game you now have in real life.
Huh?
Any curses you have in game you now also have in real life.
I can wear long sleeves. That's not an issue.
Part of the ship, part of the ship.
That is just called being a ship. It's just
Part of the ship, part of the ship.
Part of the ship squared.
Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later, I say, and I go talk to my family about that. And, I'm sure that's going to be received quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's received as about as well as you assume it's going to.
Mm-hmm.
With lots more you're never going out there again that
Yeah.
you know is kind of half-hearted and not
It's-
going to actually stick.
He's like, I will literally keep you here by force. It's like, how? Listen, all right?
Yeah. Starting to just be a thing.
Granted, it probably does seem like it's working fairly well because, like, well, don't worry, because once this is over, yeah, I'm fucking done adventuring. Oh, also, good news. There's a bunch of demons who want me dead, so that's also a thing.
So, what are the rest of you doing in Concord since you're back in an actual city? Small one, but a city nonetheless.
I mean, news wouldn't have like traveled of like, hey, turns out this place in the north blew up.
Yeah, no. You haven't heard anything along those lines.
I guess
think
let's
it's
try
only
to.
been, a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't decided where to go, so I can't really get a ship yet.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go restock on some shit. I used a lot of torches, and I like having 50 arrows and like, rations, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And rations. Just like having you.
I don't feel like looking up how much gold it's gonna cost to restock, so I just sacrificed 5 gold because there's no way it costs that much.
Probably closer to 3, but depends on how many rations you're missing, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna buy up to like. Well, let's see. How much are rations actually? Maybe I'm under
each.
half a gold each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These ones are the ones that last forever, basically.
You know, if
The
I end up
colony
needing,
does hardtack that you can basically freaking keep it there for years and the stuff will still be good.
if I ever need to
Salt.
It's just salt.
Blocks
Yes.
of salt.
more than 5 charges of my healer's
Yeah,
kit,
they
the rest I
probably
can't
have something
do.
more akin to pemmican or something like that.
Salt,
Not exactly the
pemmican.
tastiest thing, but it'll last.
Remember that story about that one guy in Antarctica who just walked out into the snow and fucking froze to death? And despite the fact that like they still had plenty of supplies of pemmican, really just indicating that death was a preferable alternative to pemmican.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, but it's edible, and it at least is food. It does last forever, so. Remember correctly, it has a shelf life of like several years. Remember correctly?
Pemmican has a shelf life of the heat death of the universe.
Yeah, it's not freaking, what is it, honey that doesn't ever go bad?
Yeah, honey, like, unless you count the crystallization of sugars in it, honey can't really go bad.
Crystallization of sugar is not bad, it's just turning into sugar. It does that when it gets cold anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mo and Johnny, what else are you guys doing, or are you just hanging out?
Hanging out uncomfortably in this human settlement.
Hey, at least you have Raul for company.
It's true.
She just kind of looks around. She asks a few questions, such as what are the weird things that the humans carry that, of course, she's seen before, but hasn't really bothered asking about. A rifle, notably.
I want to start trying to figure out how north we gotta go, and if we gotta go to the North Continent, what boat options there are.
What are the chances they'll sell me a gun?
Pretty low.
Got any ID? And Mo just looks at you bug-eyed.
What are the chances Mo can use a gun?
Low, but
You ever see the videos of guns being overloaded with gunpowder and they literally just explode? That's the
I
first
like
shot
the
right
image
there.
of Mo having the gun just has that much kickback that freaking Mo just flies.
It's the one part from fucking Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Just right back into the hole.
Mo is just it's an escape mechanism for Mo, actually.
It
Rocket
doesn't
jumping.
matter if I miss in melee, I can use it to break engagement, and I'm out of freaking melee. So I might hit the opponent too. But
I mean,
yeah,
Mo is gonna try and buy a gun from somewhere, but
how much money does Mo have to buy a gun?
I don't know. Let's see. 15 platinum and 11 gold.
So that's 161 gold.
Yeah, no, they're not willing to part with one for that much, unfortunately. Seeing as these guns are basically all handmade.
Turns out you can't really mass produce rifling at this point.
Rifling
So.
is trifling.
No one is willing to part with one for less than 500, if not more, depending on the gun. That's about as low as you get.
Gotcha.
And that guy seems pretty desperate to get rid of it.
That is me. That's it for Mo.
So, where are you guys staying?
I mean, there's an inn I stayed at last time I was here. I'd just go to that one again. I don't remember the name of it, but
The one we got kicked from.
did
Don't
we get
think so.
kicked out of one? I don't think so.
We didn't get kicked from. I was just making that up.
The
Ah, he
sales-
was just
did,
lying.
did I miss something?
He was
Like,
being
damn.
a liar.
I just wanted to say something that sounded a little likely.
I believe you guys stayed at the Dewdrop, if I'm correctly.
That sounds familiar. How much are rooms there?
Depends on how many people are per room. Solo is 5 silver.
Solo it is. I'll pay 5 silver, leaving me with 2 gold total left.
Damn.
I've never had a character that's been this broke for the entire game.
Yeah.
Adventuring
So
with no
you
paying
guys have been
off.
running around chasing a guy through a bunch of old tombs that they don't use money anymore.
Well, the
Oh
thing
yeah, I
is,
should see
it's
how
not like
much
we
this
didn't get
money's
paid a
worth.
decent chunk because, like, I remember at some point I had like 150 gold, and then I just would give money to people. I kept buying shit I didn't need and like
Well,
throwing it
it's
away.
because
And
we got a
Halvan's
bunch of
been
money
gone
from
for a
Halvan,
while.
but we got a bunch of money once, and it's like I think we were like, oh, okay, we can like expect to get like fair amounts of money at certain increments, and then we just never did again.
You haven't
I
come back to Halvan again to get more.
We've been a little busy.
Perhaps we should do a side quest.
Perhaps we should move some boxes
The end of the world is on pause.
every day for employment instead.
You know, I play this game to get away from reality.
I was about to say it's probably a little too close for
You're just method acting.
I don't want a porter in game 2, please.
I'd be like, if this was 6 months ago, I'd be down. But like, they've fucked everything up, and now the job is no longer fun.
Oh.
All right,
I'm sorry
I
to
need
hear
to get a job in the militia where I just do administrative work all day.
How much does being a school teacher pay?
Peanuts.
Not a lot.
I mean, my position is not. It's about 20 an hour.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Alright, never mind. We're gonna stick
Yeah,
with
it's
moving boxes.
really not much.
Yeah, it's peanuts.
Well,
the moment.
actually, like, I guess do you get like health insurance or something?
Yeah.
That's not the worst. It's
Oh.
roughly equivalent to moving boxes. And by roughly equivalent, I mean exactly equivalent.
Well, the 3 of you guys stay at the Dewdrop, and I'm guessing Gouvet stays with their family.
Unless I get chased out of the house.
Yeah, no, he's not chasing you out of the house.
Not yet.
I mean, he chases your skeleton out of the house the first time until you explain who Win is, because Win is just
Yeah.
kind of following you around.
I was like, fuck, I probably have to explain that as well to him, don't I? I'm sure this is gonna devolve into another fucking argument.
It doesn't help, of course, that Win took out the bag of rope threads and started to make weird patterns on the ground.
No, they're not trying to curse you, it's primordial. It's really old speech. Elementals use it. Yeah, yes, it's a skeleton, but they speak primordial. No, I don't know if all undead use primordial.
He's an exchange student.
kill him.
They're from this weird, like,
Exchange
laboratory
trade.
underground. No, it wasn't
Exchange
safe.
trade
Nothing
is
I do is safe.
But yeah, what are you doing with Win? Because your brother does not want Win in the house.
I will fucking go get a room for one to stay at. How much were they again?
5 silver for a solo.
5 silver.
I've already forgotten how much it was it for duo. If they offer duo.
They do. It basically just
12.
increases by 5 silver. With the exception, I think. No, it does. It goes up from 5 for a solo, a gold for a pair, and then 2 gold for a quad.
I will spend a gold then.
So you guys stay at the dewdrop. And morning comes with no answers forthcoming.
Time to head to the militia. Time to get into what would be a shouting match were Gouvet not so smug.
What are the rest of you doing with it today?
I'm gonna try to get everyone together before everyone runs off to do their own thing.
I was just gonna say I'm about to go and wander away.
Counter.
Man, we're really counterpicked him
If
instantaneously.
if you roll dexterity, you might get there before me.
Should I roll initiative? Here, I got you, Theo. Oh shit.
Ooh,
Wait, why can't I? There's no activity. Oh my god.
just roll dex.
No, I just rolled dex.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, so.
Get fucked.
Here, do you need me to give you an active initiative?
No, I already beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give him another shot to escape.
Unfortunately, while catching him, I'm fucking gone.
I mean, once I've got Mo and Johnny, I will try to find Gouvet. But we need to figure out where the hell we're trying to go. Like, we can't just dick around the city for long. I mean, surely we don't have much time.
Agreed. I spent yesterday
Shrug.
trying to figure out how to get passage north or figure out our options, you know?
What kind of options do we have? Because I was trying to get an opportunity to talk about where we think we should probably go. I was thinking Omsk, to be honest. They might have been able to see something around there. A lot of sailors, so.
Maybe. I'll be honest, geography was never really my strong suit.
No, mine neither. I mean,
Where is
I walked
Omsk?
up north to islands. Off the top continent.
What's an island?
Oh. Oh, I see.
But I was thinking
Well,
maybe they knew something.
maybe.
But my logic might not hold up, because
Wow. I like your instincts. I'm generally concerned about, like, how do we know? I mean, north is, like we've all been thinking, very vague.
yeah.
And the worst thing to do would be to set sail for the northern continent, and lo and behold, he's just in northern New World. You know?
Yeah, that's the problem.
But we can't just walk north, because then we'll be stranded up there and there aren't any ports. We can't get passage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so it's just like, no matter what happens, it's a risk.
I guess we've got to roll the dice, eh?
That's why I'm trying to find Cuvée, but apparently haste is not on her vocabulary.
Alright, well, let's head to her
I
place.
mean, as a
maybe.
reminder, the dewdrop is very, very close to the center of town. You could catch Gouvet on the way.
Let's head to Yeve's place while we talk.
We don't know where
You
Get
don't know
Face
where I
Place
live.
is.
Where he lives. Yeah.
I have been very specific about making sure you people don't know where I live. Because I fucking hate you people.
So let's just cut to when we arrive at Gibby's house.
Let's go
All right,
knock
so you
door to
arrive at
door every
Gavy's house. Would you
house.
like to knock?
Investigation.
Nice work, Mo. Get his house located. Now we can bomb it.
If I learn you people showed up at my house, no one's surviving the next watch except for me. This isn't a meme, this is a threat.
Yeah, if it's possible to kind of catch Gouvet, I will do that.
Mo's
I'm going to be
investigation
trying to
skills.
avoid them.
Yes, go ahead and roll stealth.
Mm.
Oh,
What am I?
roll again. Just flat d20s. You guys are matched.
What's going on?
Perfectly average.
Roll a d20, Theo.
Sure. We're using my strength.
Damn.
15.
Also, oh, it's a -2. I thought that was a +2. I was like, damn, another tie.
Most strong as fuck.
So, yeah, Mo is able to track you down before you make it to
Didn't
the
even roll survival, this is bullshit.
Okay,
It's mostly because you're headed to the same place that they know you're going to head to.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Get you in front of the office, basically.
we caught you. Okay, good job, Mo.
We got you.
We're trying to decide where we should go. North. I was thinking Omsk. Maybe sailors there have seen something strange, and I mean, it might be a little tough because like they're superstitious, but
So I'm just got
Okay.
anything to do with the moons?
They're also pirates. And
Yeah, I don't like them either.
bastards.
I don't like them either.
Low life scum.
I think
What
all
about their
Omskians
superstition would make this
like that,
difficult?
Mo.
I'm curious.
No, just the bad ones.
That's good. So, I mean, Omsk is an option. Johnny mentioned it might just be north of this continent. Like, we aren't sure.
Yes, there's a reason why I'm here.
Be a rune in
It's
some
almost like I
rune.
often come to this place to get information.
What I'm more saying is there might be some no-name rune in the middle of nowhere where he's just sitting there doing some weird ritual. And
Well, in that
maybe-
case, we're already fucked then. So,
well, fair enough, I suppose.
I'll be real, I feel like we're fucked regardless, but
well, I'm glad that we're on the same page.
anyway, if you're looking for information here, can we just like agree to reconvene somewhere, like at a specific time?
Sure.
Okay,
How
great.
about the inn?
Okay, what time?
I don't
Few
know, like
hours from
noon
now?
or something.
Noon? Sure, got it. I'm gonna go look for some water demons.
Ask Frog's mom for help.
Yep, that's the plan. Well, I'll probably get to talk to their grandma.
I
Anyhow,
don't care where in the family tree you land, just ask him for help.
that's the plan. Good luck. And I will go off
Yeah.
searching for water demons as I do way more often than I should. While walking Oyeko, we'll find kind of trouble or something like, man, who would have guessed that out of all the members of the party, my favorite one would be a demon? Like, what are the odds of that?
Oh, what about the rest of you?
Nope. I'm gonna start figuring out what sorts of boats head where, just to get a sense for our options. And Johnny doesn't really have any supernatural contacts that he can consult. So I guess he's gonna see if there are any spooky rumors around the docks. that might be cookish.
It's just gonna hang out,
All
see
right.
if anything interesting is going on.
Well, I'm gonna start with the easiest one. Echo.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, there aren't any water demons.
Hmm.
Well, other than Frog, of course, but Frog can't seem to find any.
Well, Frog, do you have any way that you can get in contact with your mom or grandmother?
Mm, Probably.
Okay, like, easily? Like, could you bring me?
I don't think I could bring you. I could show you, probably, though.
And would I be able to communicate?
Hmm, I don't know.
Well, it's worth a shot. Lead the way, I guess?
Yep. Frog goes and starts walking towards the dock.
I don't like where that's going. All right, I will follow. You guys are gonna show up. I'm just gonna get the swan dive off like the pier.
Yep. I mean, at some point, Frog seems to remember that he is in fact an anthropomorphic frog and transforms into the tiny frog, which kind of points you towards the dock.
Go go gadget shrink frog.
Yep.
I can't wait for you to meet Frog Grandma and Frog's gonna go, what the fuck happened to him? What, huh? What'd you do?
Yep. I mean, you make it to the dock without Frog telling you to stop.
Okay. Where does he point me once I'm there?
He seems to look around the dock and then points back up towards the street.
Okay, follow where he's pointing.
As you're walking along, he just kind of all of a sudden, at least to you, it sounds very loud. It's probably pretty quiet. He just yells, "Stop!" There. He just hops off your
Stop.
shoulder and next to a puddle.
Pog. I'll go to the puddle.
Yep. Frog just kind of looks at it, cocks his head, hops around it, dips a toe in. I hope it works. Not right, but it might be close enough. And then you just kind of hear it kind of hum. Kind of the first, I guess the first kind of note of a song. That does end up going into the next few notes until it just kind of says a single word in a language you don't understand, and the water seems to shiver. Like someone just made a big stomp next to it. And then it grows, well, to not look like the street anymore. You can't really see what exactly it is, as it's almost just a field of mist on the ground. But you do faintly hear voices.
It's good.
And Frog goes and talks into the cloud. And you hear the voices answer back. Unfortunately, they're talking in whatever gobbledygook language that Frog is speaking spelling. So it doesn't end up giving you anything as far as your side of the conversation goes.
Mhm.
Because their voices are very quiet.
Mhm.
Eventually, the puddle seems to return back to its normal state. And the frog looks up to you. Mom doesn't really know.
Okay, so she doesn't know of anywhere that it, like, could go? Did you have any ideas?
She thought it might be the eye.
Okay, but where's that?
He just kind of motions for you to take out your map.
I'll take out the map.
He points towards that thing in the center, the giant whirlpool that's marked on basically every world map.
Oh,
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
There's nothing there.
Well, why would she think so then?
He just kind of makes a shrugging motion, a motion that a frog's shoulders should not be capable of.
That was a weird motion, I'm not gonna lie.
It just doesn't sound right.
I mean, there must be some reason she thinks it, though.
Mm, I don't know.
Hmm.
Grandma's not answering. He does, by the way, use a different word, but your brain just translates it as grandma. Like, it's not that you don't you hear the word grandma, though your like ears hear something else.
Yeah,
It's
like
very
brain's
weird.
just like it's grandma, but like even though the sounds are not making the word grandma.
Like it's almost like distorted, where it's just you hear blah 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 grandma. You're just like, what?
Don't know how that happened, but we're gonna go with it.
Okay, so wait, so where do you think that they would be then?
North?
Well, I mean, the eye
He just
is
kind of
north.
looks at the map. What's north?
Well, that's why I was talking about Omsk earlier. Let's see, Omsk is to the north. Could be at the White Gold Bastion, maybe? I don't know. Do we know that it exists?
There are stories of the dwarfs from up there, yeah. So it's marked. I mean, it's
Supposedly,
probably not marked as well on the map that we
Yeah.
have, but
I mean, apparently Moe's people are up there. Maybe it's went to that. But I can't think of anything really.
I don't know. We don't live up there. That's wolf country.
What about that tiny island right above this continent? Anything there?
I'm back.
Nothing as far as I know.
So then that
Probably
means
pirates.
yeah, we don't like them. Well, I mean, at least it's something. Maybe we can. I don't know. I'll talk to everyone about it. Thank you for your help, Rob.
It nods. And then just kind of poofs back into mist that leaks in your sword again.
God, that is really just so cool.
And I'm gonna assume this has taken a bunch of time and is probably heading back to the end to regroup time.
Yeah.
So I will start to head back to the end to regroup. And really
So-
get into character, I'm gonna go AFK and go to the bathroom real quick while I'm doing that.
Alright. Johnny, you go
Hello.
to the harbor master to find out where boats are going recent? Well, the next few
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Alright. There are, well, not very many boats. There's 3 that are going out. There are, well, significantly more that are supposed to be coming in over the next few days. There's 5 captains that haven't really kind of come in yet. They assume there's a storm. But they don't know for certain because there was a big storm not too long ago. The 3, however, one is going back to Catharsis and is actually a, like, legit sanguine elf. People are, of course, looking at his ship with suspicion, but apparently the guy is not too bad, as he did actually just come in. He claims he's
for
a
a
traitor.
sanguine elf.
They claim they're a traitor. The other 2, one is heading further up the coast to one of the other colonies up there. To a settlement that actually you have the name for. Exactly. believe it's. God damn it. Yeah, I believe it's Leg and Carry, which is another one of the. Well, seaborne settlements of the colonies. For what reason? Well, in this case, the harbor master is unwilling to tell you why the ship is headed up there. Some sort of military stuff, apparently. Malicious stuff. And the last one is heading it back to Arathia.
Well, I wish I could take that shit, but we all know he did not just go back to the land. That's not north at all. Wait, what if the Watcher said, "Don't go north"?
Yolks actually at the South Pole.
Yeah.
You got it. I saw a big trick. You gotta go off the map.
Yeah. Why not?
He didn't actually say north, he said mouth. Throw them off the trail. Going northwest.
Or is that kind of what you wanted to figure out?
Yeah.
It doesn't take too long.
Thank you, Harbor Man.
Harbor Master, but yeah.
Harbor Man.
Thank you, Harborman.
Uve. What exactly are you looking up?
Like, hey, heard shit's going down up north. What's that about? Also, I'm buying ammo from them.
Yeah, the usual guy is not there today. And apparently, that is connected to what's going on in the north.
What is
the other person you talked to? That kind of young bear trainee
Mhm.
was actually correct. There is, in fact, an offensive going on in the north. The thing she got wrong was who is going on the offensive. It seems the colony has decided to, well, create more territory for themselves.
Mhm.
And so the militia have gone up in number to, or in force, to go and force, well, that area to be safe. Especially because they've been getting reports about strange cursed goblinoids that they want to deal with in that area.
When
So-
those reports start showing up?
A few weeks back,
Few weeks back?
maybe
Alright,
as
sounds
soon as a
pretty bad.
week. Yeah, it's fairly recent. It's not like immediate.
See, here's the thing. Cook didn't teleport to another location. He teleported back in time.
Well,
As
it
everyone
took you guys
knows,
like 2 weeks to get here, so
yeah. So that means that those actually did start showing up in the
Right
timeline
around.
about.
Yep.
Okay. Have there been reports of them anywhere except for like in the north?
scattered reports elsewhere, but they're significantly more concentrated there. And it's not that surprising for them to be around. Goblins are crazy and love to get themselves cursed. So,
But more frequent than usual, though.
yeah. A larger group is the main concern. And the guy that you're talking to seems to be convinced that there is some sort of magic nonsense, a ritual or something going on.
Yeah.
And so, apparently, they're concerned.
Like, alright.
Have that happen.
Well, I got news. Some a tribe of greenskins to the east of us, the Cruel Hill tribe, wants some form of peace. So that's something.
They give you the same look that everyone else you've told this gives you. But they do write it down and tell you that they'll pass it on.
Yeah, just attach Guve to that. They'll know. They won't be happy, but they'll know it's something that they can trust.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end in a minute here, so last thing.
I was just gonna buy ammo and go regroup.
Yeah, they're willing to sell you ammo at the standard price.
Yep. Actually, this is a new guy. I think I can pull a fast one on him.
You probably could,
Ranger
were they
just
not
fell.
already warned ahead of time.
He sees looking at us like,
Apparently
no. I was told about that look.
Apparently, your friend decided to leave one last FU before they left. Just in case you came back.
Oh, and on the note, I'm going to draw a picture of the man. Just to fuck with him. That's it.
Alright. But that is where we're ending tonight. With you guys gaining what information you have.
Oh shit, we're level 10.
I
No.
Just
can't believe we hit
above.
level 53. Kind of wild.
I can't believe Mitchell homebrewed 43 extra levels for us tonight.
It won't be you homebrew 43 extra levels. You just have to multi-class after you hit 20.
33. Oh yeah, we just keep getting new classes.
Yeah. I just instantaneously become a level 20 cleric. I had the faith of God put in me.
I kind of like the idea of being a level 53 fighter. Cleave the land in asunder.
53 levels and none of them in caster.
Yeah. Big man. That's fucking Hercules right there.
Fucking awesome.
Bro, think about how many feats you could take.
The server, so
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
I escaped.
I am going to bed, my friends.
Good night, Lump. Sleep loose.
Good night. Good luck. Don't die.
Thank you for the fun.
Lumpy. Also
Yep.
Lumpy. I expect
Session.
Pilot, give Pilot.
Pilot, give pilot.
Same for you.